But this crowd will love it. Just have a listen.
I think that's a magnificent gesture. Magnificent gesture by the West Indies. Guard of honour given to the master as he walked into bat. Wonderful, wonderful gesture that by the opponents, showing that you can play the game hard, you can give no quarter and ask for no quarter, but respect has to be given when it's due. Excellent, absolutely top class, the West Indies. Make no mistake, they will look to get him out first ball, but that guard of honour tells you how much respect they have for the master.
What's going through his mind? West Indies bowled out for 182. There is a good chance that he might not bat again. Magnificent. These are magical numbers. 153 runs short of 16,000.
And they've got a guard of honour close at the moment as well. A slip, a silly point, a forward chocolate, a backward chocolate. Crowding in with fielders. They know that there could be just a hint of emotion there. And they know that they have got to win this test match. And if they've got to win this test match, they've got to get the big man out.
Two wickets and a maiden over. Fantastic. 77 for 2. He's gone for the sweep shot. There is a field in the deep. The single being cheered as well.
Yes. There's no deep mid-wicket.
Lots of beats coming in. Shreya Ghoshal. Just in time to get some TV time to cheer for Sachin. Thank you, Sachin, though he's not batting yet. He's batting now. Stay on and watch, he's batting now. Oh, it's a great shot. Just opening the face to bat. Will just get the single and keep strike as well. 88 for 2.
Just listen to the ovation.
Aaron Finch there. Amazing scenes with Sachin walking out to bat. I can guarantee no work will be getting done in India right now. So Aaron Finch, we are working. And Aaron Finch will receive a picture autographed by Sachin Tendulkar for using hashtag at BCCI. Nicely but again getting on his toes to stay on top of the bounce.
And I think for me, he made me challenge myself as a better bowler too, because whenever you came up against him, you know you were coming up against one of the best ever.
Family coming in. The wife and the children. This was early this morning. Nice and comfortable. Small smiles before the game, but they'll be nervous now. And that's his coach, Ramakant Alsrekar. Be a very proud man. Bit of excitement from the keeper, Ganesh Ramdin.
Looking to play back. Oh, that certainly played back and got the length and the width for it, or do you try to get forward? That's what I'm keen to understand.
And what a shot that was. I think that is exactly what you need to do. You've got to try and venture down the pitch when the ball's given a bit of wear, because that is what will make the ball a little bit short, like this one. He's bowled it short, and there is no fielder there apart from a fielder at mid-off. I think Darren Sammy's got his field placing spot on. But this man's got 200 test match experience. Nicely played. Very nicely played.
Sachin has hit 2,048 fours, which is the most by a cricketer in test matches. Wow! Look at that for sheer brilliance. Opening the face of the bat against the turning ball. That's a beauty. 99 for 2.
Oh, that's a terrific drive. Look at the way the bat has come down, though. He's been bowled in the past. So what he's trying to do is get the bat as close to the pad as possible. Where do you stand? Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Magnificent. Once again, have a look at the footwork. Don't look at the end product. Don't look at the result. But just have a look at the footwork. Look at the head. Look at the balance. Look at the way the foot goes to the pitch of the ball. Look at the head, so still, then the foot goes to the pitch of the ball. The bat face is open. And wow, bang. Futile dive there by the man at extra cover. Look at that foot. Nice. Very, very nice. Youngsters watching? Well, that's the way to play the extra cover dive.
Nineteen overs bowled, 104 for 2.
He fancied bowling fast, even in the nets now. He bowls a little bit. If I have to bowl to Sachin, I'll bowl with the helmet on. He hits the ball so hard. Yes, his straight drive is the one that he's known for. Punch of the back foot, the straight drive, trademark Sachin Tendulkar shots.
That's gone through. Difficult take with the extra bit of bounce and slightly quicker through the air. It's 4 byes. Getting nicely on top of the ball.
And he knows it's a crucial time in the test match. India lost 2 wickets. Shillingford causing trouble to the Indian batsmen from that by extracting that extra bounce and turn.
Shillingford it was who trapped in adjudged LBW in the first of this Star Sports series. LBW for 10 in Kolkata at Eden Gardens last week. Nigel Long was the umpire, and that was his 199th test. Nigel Long from England.
Good delivery, that bounced at him.
Well, with his first man of the match, he won a champagne bottle. He couldn't drink it because he was underage.
Don't worry, there were enough in the dressing room to ensure that there wasn't a drop left.
You might have been in that dressing room, Ravi.
I might have had most of that bottle, for all you know. Wasn't shy of the grape juice. Tasted nice, you know.
Just keep an eye on the umpire here, whether there was a bat in that. Yes, there certainly was. It's 114 for 2. I beg your pardon, Samuels.
And that's been his greatness, Ravi, because when he walked out to bat, I was emotional. Having played with him for 16 years, was really emotional to see him walk out on the park for the one last time. Imagine the person, what's going through his mind. It's unbelievable to shut away all the thoughts, whether positive or negative. The last time he's going to play a game which he loved so much, it was his life.
See, when you look around the ground, there's a sense of anticipation. This is good for Tendulkar, the strike rotating. It's just what he wants. He doesn't want to be stuck at one end.
Thanking the Almighty for all the achievements he got on this field, and that shows how much respect he has got for the game. He always thought that the game is bigger than an individual. So even though he played 200 test matches, had all the achievements, but never thought that he was bigger than the game.
Single off the last ball of the over. It's 126 for 2. To think that MS Dhoni was just 8 years of age. 92 opponents.
So it's literally thanking the surface, and we thought about him being nervous, and you'd have to say he's a human being. He knows his whole family is there. He knows his coach is there. He knows loads of his friends are watching, plus the entire expectations of the nation. And this is a very good start from Tendulkar at the moment. 128 for 2. Nicely played, and I mentioned earlier this rotation of the strike, so important. I've seen some of Sachin's best innings come when he's with a player at the other end who's also batting fluently.
Here's Samuels.
Ravi was mentioning about rotating the strike. I think this is when Darren Sammy captain's skills will be tested, especially with 8 overs to go, and both Shillingford and Samuels posing some kind of trouble. It's important to attack, and if they get one more wicket by the end of the day's play, I think they will be much better off than actually leaking the runs, which they're doing at the moment.
Well, the tweets have come in from cricketers from all over the world, and here's Ian Bell. The atmosphere in Mumbai right now must be immense. Thank you, Sachin. Ian Bell, England's Ian Bell, and he's got this away fine, and it's gone for 4. The stadium erupts again for a Tendulkar boundary.
See again, that's a good shot, very good shot, because he's used the pace of the bowler, but need to turn that blade of the bat at just the right time to get the pace on the ball to send it fine and into the fence. So he's watched it like a hawk before he just turns those wrists of his. India getting themselves into a very strong position here. They're trailing by just 48. If they go into stumps without losing another wicket, they would have won the first day's play hands down. West Indies need to pick up another couple of wickets to stay in the contest.
134 for 2. Ball it forward, short leg. That's the one that goes straight on. It's the one that accounted for Tendulkar in Kolkata. Fine piece of bowling. Just the one run coming from that over. 135 for 2. Shot. Vintage Tendulkar. And the ball will make it for 4. That ball took its time to get to the boundary, but I think that Tendulkar might have slipped here as well. Just giving himself a little bit of room. There. Now Pujara wanted it. Tendulkar said, hang on a minute.
He had not got into his crease, and he didn't want to be penalised for one run short. Even after 200 tests, he wants that one run. Last thing he wants the umpire to put his hand up on the shoulder.
It again speaks of his presence of mind.
Hoping the umpire didn't see it.
Just wonder, there's been 3 or 4 instances where the wicket keepers have failed to pick up the ball, and I think it's the bounce.
I think, Harsha, it'll be interesting to see how we walked out to bat. Look how quickly.
Apart from the over, it's 145 for 2 after 30 overs. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous, he's in form. Just watch this. If you don't see another shot today, just watch this.
Well, that's a supreme shot. He was looking to hit it straight. The ball came in just a little bit, and that late adjustment has taken the ball wide of the non-striker. Look at that. Just late adjustment, back pace closing, just the last moment, just a little bit. This is the trademark Tendulkar shot. No need for a follow through of the bat. The left elbow is doing it all.
There is a man in the deep, but look at the stride on that. They're coming in from everywhere. There again, decisively forward. Playing decisively forward, and that's when he's been at his best. 155 for 2, 2 overs left to come. He's got that t-shirt on. He said every time he sent him an SMS and he didn't do well, so he stopped sending the SMSs, put on the t-shirt.
You can't say on television.
It's not a bad ball to bowl at all because he's fast, he can bowl it. Easy ball to let go. 1 over left, 156 for 2.
There she is, watching him for the first time. She's never watched him play before. And there she is. For his 200th test, his final test. And she would be very, very happy with what she's seen. She would have understood why her son is in the hearts of millions of Indians. He's still there. He's 38. But those 38 runs have been absolutely magical. Not a fault shot in that. Not one fault shot in that.
counting down the number of deliveries at the Mumbai airport. Very well played, right on top of the ball. The crowd will be delighted. And Tendulkar is batting 38 and he will bat tomorrow as well.
And look at that, even as he knows that he will be able to continue the innings, he was waiting for his partner, because remember, India lost 2 wickets in 1 over. And this partnership of 80, so important, as India finish on 157 for 2.
Here we go, the little master on strike. Tino Best has got a bit of pace up. He looks pretty good too. Amazing here. It's amazing just hearing the Sachin chants. Everyone's on their feet. No one's sitting down. Everyone's standing up. Even Amir Khan's standing up in the same t-shirt, Harsh.
He's got a big movie releasing, really big movie, probably the most expensive movie made in India. He's cancelled the promos for that because he says, sorry, it's his last test match, I've got to be here. Gee, the choices of the rich and the famous. Now first ball of the morning. Tino Best, 2 slips, gully as the catches. Big nip back is what he'll be looking for from outside off, I think. Was that a gasp? Was that relief? Come on, Beach.
Every ball is going to be an event, in the words of David Lloyd.
First runs of the morning. Stuman back on the boundary. When was the last time he played a pull shot there? 159 for 2.
Given the occasion and given there's turn and bounce here, do you think Sachin's going to run down and try and dong one straight down the ground for 6? He got a deep...
Certainly agree with that, with regards to the long on. I mean, a boundary down the ground isn't going to lose you the test match right here and now, but certainly he must be feeling the tension, the pressure, Sachin. Close him down in more areas than you're doing right now.
Well, they've left the field open for that shot. A lot of good off spinners do that. Leave point, third man open, invite the batsman to play the shot. Well, he accepted the invitation.
Well, the bowlers and everyone just has to be a little bit careful. The noise here is unbelievable. Every ball, every movement, and the bowlers got to be careful they don't get carried away with trying to get Sachin out. Every ball too. I think Bish hit the nail on the head before. He said about being patient. There's enough on offer for the bowlers here just to be patient, toil away, and that has to be backed up by the captain with the field. I think if they get that combination right, then they might have some success this morning. The bowler's got to be careful not to get carried away too, Harsh.
Well, he's played that very fine. He's playing with the field a little bit here. The men out were at square leg, mid-wicket and long on. He's played it very fine. He's picked that up from almost outside off, hasn't he?
I think what Sachin was working on then was the short, wide one from Shillingford. He knew that the overcorrection was going to be a bit fuller than that, so he set himself up for the sweep shot, and he's always played that shot pretty well. Would have been pretty stiff if it landed on top of the keeper's boot and went straight up.
Gee, trust a bowler to think that way. It's all right, Anjali. It's a good stop by Darren Sammy. 47 to Tendulkar, 167 for 2. Now they've all gone up in appeal. They've all gone up in appeal. They cannot believe what has happened here. Tendulkar, I thought, was looking to play the uppercut. Richard Kettleborough keeps his hands by his side. It might be a popular decision. Is it the right one?
Well, the West Indies were confident. It was good. Sammy set it up nicely. There was a good field set.
and was well delivered by Tino Best too. You've got to feel for the umpire because you cannot possibly hear the noise.
It was a much better over from the West Indies. 168 for 2. It's good bowling by Shillingford. I think the West Indies are settling down here. This time there's a man in the deep, their best. 172 for 2. Now down the leg side, but oh dear, he's flirting with that shot. He's flirting with that shot and Hart's missing a beat. Pujara got out to a similar shot in Kolkata. Oh, great shot to bring up the half century in his last test innings. He dug it in short and then Tendulkar waited. – 119 scores of 50 plus. And not a bad way to get there.
Well, if you were to think of a way of Sachin Tendulkar getting to a half century, a landmark, you'd think I would believe about that straight drive or the on drive. You'll take the straight drive. They have lived every moment with him, literally and figuratively.
Right, they've seen a half century. There's the next ball coming. Oh, boy, Tino Best. This is a contest here. 176 for 2.
Sachin.
Right, he'll get the runs there too. I think they'll have to do something about that area now. I don't think it's biting off the turf enough to make that a dangerous shot just now. He's galloped on to 56 as Tendulkar.
The thing is, when Shillingford looks like he bowls outside off stump to try and spin it back, it looks like he's just putting it there and letting the wicket try and do the work. No matter how much turn or anything's happening, whether it's for the quickies or the spinners, you still have to have that intent and energy onto the ball. And I think he looks very, very good, Shillingford, when he's at the stumps and gets the right length. But when he gets outside off stump, it looks like he just puts it there a little bit. So I'd like to see him get those revs on it and spin the ball there outside off stump.
Partnership now with 104. It's Tendulkar's 86th century partnership. He's not top of the pile on that one. It's Rahul Dravid with 88, Ponting 85. It's 181 for 2.
I think that's one of the things that all of us opposing teams that come to India fall in love with, is the passion and the cult.
More runs, back for a couple.
But I think there's something else, and you talk about people like us who are fortunate to come to India to play, to work, to commentate.
Tino does a theatrics. Is the end of the over. It's 184 for 2. The first half hour has been negotiated. I think this must be the loudest at a cricket match. And who's to say it's not been drama, it's not been theatre. It's been good fun.
Cricket.
See, what he's doing is getting that front foot outside the line of off stump. And then looking to sweep. So even if he's struck attempting to play a shot outside the off stump, there's no chance in given out leg before. The approach has been good once again from Tendulkar this morning. He's been intent. Now this is where I think Darren Sammy might have missed a trick. He's given away too many easy singles. And even yesterday, moment Tendulkar came in, there was a long on. And even for Pujara, the field dropped back very quickly, so it allowed the batsman to take the ones and twos. Fine shot, punched off the back foot. He doesn't even move, Tendulkar. And that's ball for the taking. And the crowd here already having a feast. He's settled the nerves. He's out there playing fluently.
It's been a terrific batting display by the little champion. See the short front foot stride and so much time off the back foot. To be honest, I've seen him bat so well, Ravi, after a long, long time.
.63 now. From Tino Best. That's well directed, but well played too. He's riding it away on the onside, picking up the single. India in the lead now by 15. They'll get the single in the end. And Tino Best.
65. Straight delivery. An outside edge. He'll come back for the second.
So the 200 comes up for India with those couple of runs. Ajit Tendulkar watching the proceedings. Being really his guru right through his career. Did all the hard yards when Tendulkar was young to ensure that he got the best of facilities, the best of guidance. It's 201 for 2. Down the ground he goes and beats mid on and into the boundary. It's 208 for 2.
Tremendous shot, punched, and that's his favourite shot against Sachin Tendulkar. Shot of a set batsman, raced to the boundary.
Got plenty of people from the Hindi cinema as well. That's Hrithik Roshan with Shukla ji. It's 216 for 2 and drinks being called for.
Cheeky little flick from Tendulkar. Tino Best is pretty fine though. He's not at a deep backward square. He's quite fine.
And like always, he knows exactly where the fielders are. And that shot that we saw earlier on, a ball before this shot, where he just helped the ball along to deep fine leg for 2. He wasn't looking to hit it for a boundary.
It's a free push for 1 through mid-on. No. Tendulkar's got to go. That is the end of this innings. Tendulkar is on the slow march back. There is a deathly silence here at the Wankhede Stadium, Mumbai. Tendulkar did not wait for the decision. He knew he had just chipped it to slip, and he's on his way back.
And once again, like 2 years ago, it is Darren Sammy who's pulled off a blinder. 2 years ago, 2011, at the same venue, he had scored 94 and Darren Sammy took a real blinder of Rampal. Now this one was a very, very sharp catch, but what an innings. What an innings from the master. Thanks for the entertainment for 24 years. It would have been fantastic if it would have been 100. But Sachin Tendulkar, Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar, thank you, thank you, thank you.
What a player. Maybe the final time in Test match cricket he has to walk back, and everybody stood up at the ground. A moment of sadness in Indian cricket as the master leaves.
Look at him. He is his biggest fan. Thank you for the memories, Sachin. We will miss you. There it is. I dare say there are lots of wet eyes at the moment. All of us had come here expecting a century, wanting a century. But maybe just got a little carried away with that shot. It wasn't the shot for a cut.